What's going on, guys? Welcome back to our Let's Play here on the Survive and Bedrock series. As you can hear by the horrendous sound behind me, we are actually over at our gold farm at the moment. I came over here because I did go to the end in between episodes and I took down pretty much an entire one of the obsidian pillars. And that got me, I think it was about 3.5 shulker boxes full of obsidian. So I went ahead and I added another 2 layers onto our gold farm. And it is actually kicking them out pretty quick now, actually. Surprisingly, so I've only been here for the better part of around about 15-20 minutes after putting them all up. And I went from level 15 to level 48. And I did go ahead and I consolidated all of our gold nuggets. That's my phone, it should be on silent. All of our gold nuggets into gold blocks and gold ingots that we had already from killing the zombie pigmen. But the bad thing is that after I've done the first 2 chests, the 2 double chests, I break them all and I convert them all into ingots and then into blocks. And then I tried doing the same here. And then when I broke these 2, having gold blocks on you while making ingots out of the nuggets, it then sort of gets confused and you end up actually voiding gold nuggets, because what it tries to do is craft the gold ingots out of the gold blocks and also out of the gold nuggets. So as you're sort of uncrafting the gold blocks, it was voiding the gold nuggets instead of crafting them into ingots. So it was using both for the same recipe but only making one batch but using both sets of resources, unfortunately. So we actually went out by about, I think it was, I had a 1.5 stacks of gold blocks from the first 2 double chests, and then I've just got over, so I've probably lost out on about a stack of gold blocks there. But yeah, just for future warning, in case you're wondering, just make sure you've not got gold blocks on you while crafting ingots out of nuggets. But we have got quite a bit of obsidian left, which I'm probably going to leave the majority of it over here. And then we actually want to take the rest of these guys with us. And if you're wondering how comes I ended up coming over here to do this, it is because I initially started, is this my silk touch? Yes it is. I initially started trying to find my gold farm. I completely lost it. I didn't write the coordinates down a bit. So it took me a good couple of hours flying around to the different swamp biomes trying to figure out where it was. And because we hadn't linked the nether portal up to it, I ended up managing to find it, linking the nether portal up. It's obviously got to be a far enough distance away from all of them portals so that you don't, well, it doesn't get confused and sort of put you through them ones instead. Because where we were going through them ones up there to get back, it was actually linking us to, can we turn this off? It was actually linking us to the portal over near our guardian farm. So yeah, I ended up having to sort out all of the portals, and we have finally got this one sort of linked up now. I can't use a rocket now that I'm in water, can I? Well, it's not too far. And did I half slab the... No, I don't think... Why am I still swimming? I need to half slab the top because that is where all the mobs last time we went through the... Why am I still swimming? When I last went through the portal, one of them ones is when we got absolutely ambushed by the spiders and the creepers that were spawning on top of the portals and falling into the portal into the nether. And if I was to go through them again, I'm assuming that there's probably tons of mobs through that one again, because there's a lot more portals there now for a lot more other spawns. So this one, oh, yep, not good. Oh, okay, yep, that just happened. So the zombie pigmen may be a little bit mad with me. Oh god, I don't even know where I'm going to respawn. Oh, I am just over here, so it's not the end of the world. And are these guys still angry with me now that I've been killed? I don't know if they are, but all of our stuff is through the portal now, so let's see if they are still angry because they'll murder my face. If they're not, oh, if they are, that's what I was meant to say. Oh, and this swim again, awesome. Oh, not the greatest start to an episode, I'll give you that, but it sometimes happens. And I just lost 43 levels, but as you saw there, I just picked up the XP that was laying there and it got me another 8 levels instantly. So as for an XP farm, this is absolutely great. Hopefully we don't get murdered again. Are you guys angry? No, now you're not. Okay, so let's put all of our gear back on. And who's got my bow? There we go. Now, what I want to work on today... Where's my horse? There you are. What I want to work on today is actually sorting out banners to label up our nether portals, because I constantly get lost going back and forth. That's our gold farm guardian. So I'm assuming that we've got to go... Yeah, so it's down this way. It's back home. So where we've got the signs labelled up, I don't really like them and they don't really indicate it. And also I've not got signs at our main portal that goes to our base telling me which things are in which directions. Now I have tamed up a much faster horse which I'm going to be putting into the nether fairly soon, because this one is painfully slow getting back. And what I want to do is actually use banners instead of the signs, and then also have the banners up here indicating which direction each of our farms are in, because a lot of my time is actually spent doing this trip back and forth through the nether, going to different projects, bits and pieces. So what I want to work on is getting the loom, which I've never played with before, and getting a bunch of banner designs up. Yeah, don't know why there's a bit of bamboo there. That is completely full of bamboo. This grows a lot quicker than the sugarcane. So we're absolutely just... I've actually filled my... What is it? That's the irons and beacons. Shut up, phone. The scaffolding, I've filled that up quite a bit with the scaffolding from the bamboo. And then I think I ran out of string, which I need. Our sheep farm. Oh yeah, if you're wondering about the discrepancy between the last thumbnail and our finished product, it is because after each episode I come to take the thumbnail, and then when I came here to take a thumbnail it was just going to be 16 holes in a grass floor. So I completely revamped the look of it. I dropped down the floor by 2 levels so that we could see the sheep, encased them in glass so they was all visible, but all of the mechanics are the exact same. We still got the rail. I also doubled up on our rail as well, so that way there is no loss whatsoever if the wall was to drop on the side of the glass, because that was happening now and again. That I was noticing, so I was picking up wall as I was going through where the hopper minecart hadn't picked it up. But yeah, so I doubled up on that. All the mechanics are the exact same, so hopefully you're not too disgruntled by the discrepancy between that. Also sort of cleared this area out, got rid of all of the diorite and granite in the walls. This is where we want to start doing our banners. I don't know if I actually want the grass floor or a stone floor in here. I think I may actually opt for a wooden type floor. But I'll probably do all of them cosmetic bits and pieces off camera. And I have no idea how you build a loom. I'm assuming that it's got wood in it, so let's grab some wood. And what else are we going to need? Yeah. Where are you, loom? Jukebox, loom. Yeah, so 2 string as well, which we should be able to swing. 2 string. We need to get rid of all of this other garbage on us. Do that. And put that into rotation. And then we can build our loom. Now the good thing about the loom is that we can use, I think it's like printing press things, I forgot what they're called, or molds. So that way we don't have to constantly use golden apples or the creeper faces or the skulls in order to get the different banner designs. And I've got arrows in my offhand. I hate that. So yeah, so this is very easily laid out. Now what I'm going to probably be doing with all of the designs of the banners, I'm probably just going to get a load of them off of, I think it's Planet Minecraft, has a banner thing where you can search specific types of banners. I'll sort of make them off camera and then just show you the ones that I've sort of found and ones that I'll probably be going with. And then before I duplicate them and put them up in my nether, I'll let me know if there are any, it's night time. If there are any better designs that you think I should use. I also need to come up for a banner for my sort of main base, and also a banner for my sort of multiplayer server that I'm now on. I'm not sure if the episode's going to be going out before this one of that series, which I'm going to be starting. Oh yes, this is also the other thing. I was just going to go straight over there without explaining to you what I've done. I built another little bridge over here. All of this stuff, I don't know how much of it you'd like to see on camera, but I built another little bridge here, got rid of our pen, and then above our kelp farm, I actually went and built another little stables to house all the horses and stuff that we had down there. And we've actually found this horse here, which is ridiculously quick compared to the other ones. So I may see if I can breed this one and get the speed from it with the health of another one. But yeah, this one's a lot quicker than the one we got in the nether, so I'm quite happy to have found him. I've been taming the horses, every one that I find. And this one's very sort of bog standard and simple sort of design. There's not really much to it. Cosmetic stuff. I sort of covered up the kelp farm completely. Pathway blocks outside to make it look trodden. Standard roof with the arch at the top. And yeah, so it's a very simple little build. That's our button for a reset for our kelp farm. That's all of the cosmetic stuff that I've done out here, in case you were wondering. I'm fairly sure it is. Oh yeah, I started placing down blocks of where I want other houses to be. I want to start expanding the village quite a bit. But you're going to have to let me know if you want me to do any of that stuff on camera, or if I should do it as like a side series, me building the house and stuff, because I know that the majority of the people that watch my videos tend to primarily watch the redstone ones and redstone mechanics. So an episode like the one that we're going to be having today, where wandering around, showing you what's new, what I've done, and then working on cosmetic stuff like banners, isn't going to be everyone's cup of tea. So you're going to have to let me know if you want me to put more of the cosmetic stuff on in my videos, or if you prefer me just to leave that out and just to show you what I've done. Yeah, so I'm going to get all the cosmetic bits and pieces, that area done, and I'll bring you back once that's all in place. Alright then guys, so after quite a bit of and ahhing, I decided to go with the grass and the grass pathways in the end, just to sort of tie it in with the rest of the place. Initially I did do completely wood with the sort of wooden log border, and unless I was to convert the entire sort of cave fill into sort of like a workshop fill, it just didn't sort of fit in and I wasn't liking it. So I sort of tore it all out, and I've just done this. I've just done like a little workstation area for it. So we've got our loom and we've got our dye boxes ready to go. And then I've done a couple of cauldrons with different coloured dyes. So it looks like that this is actual little workshop area. Otherwise it would have looked really lonely with just a loom by itself. And then I've done a quick round in the nether to find out all of the portals that we need to label up with our signs. We've got the iron farm, gold farm, guardian farm, the big hostile and passive mob farm with the slime farm built in. We've got the end, the pentaspawner, the desert savanna biome, roof forest biome, coral reef, ice spikes, the mesa, and our double mob spawner. I don't know if we need to do a separate one for the double mob spawner, because that one is pretty much defunct since we built this penta spawner. But I may just go there and tear out and take whatever goodies I've still got laying there before I go ahead and remove the actual portal completely. But it's right next to where our end portal is as well, so I don't know if I should just leave it there sort of for, well, just for posterity's sake. But yeah, that's all the banners that I need to make, and then I also need to come up with our own sort of logo style banner. And that one I'm actually going to have to sort of work around and create myself, because you can't just look that up. You can't have a unique banner that you find from somewhere else, because then it wouldn't really be unique, would it? But yeah, hopefully you like the little area that I've built for this place anyway. Now what I'm going to do is, in between this cut and the next one, I know it's very jump cutty again and me just showing you bits and pieces, but rather the video drag on for too long with me figuring stuff out actually while I'm on camera with you. Just in case you didn't know, I actually had to look this up, and to make I believe they're called molds. There's only a few of them to make. I think there's like 5 or 6, and you just need to get the paper with the type of item that you need with it. So I know that oxide daisy is one. I know that not stone bricks, but the red stone bricks, I believe, and we've got some of them here. So, we're still dealing with the inventory lag as well. I'm sure that all of you lot are, so please forgive me for the little delays in the opening. I think we need one of them. And then we should be able to make... Oh, maybe not. Am I doing this wrong? Let's say make... Oh no, we have got them. We've got the flower charge and the mason charge. We need vines, an enchanted apple, wither skull, and creeper skull. Wither skull? That's right, we've got one spare and we still got enough for another wither fight. And then I do believe it was vines. Have we got vines here? I know that we've got vines up top. And we've got a creeper skull up top and an enchanted apple was one. We've got a few of them from the chests in the mine shaft. So we can make the other two. Let's go get one and a two. And then, what is it we need? Just the creeper skull and the vines. So yeah, I'm going to get both of them. They're both up top on surface anyway. So I'll do them, and after I've found and made the banners for all of the signs that I've got down there, I will bring you back. We're back, guys. Now it's a good 3 or 4 hours later, and quite a few failed attempts at flags, or banners shall I say. And I did manage to land on quite a few of them that I do like. So we've got our Iron Golem farm, which is an Iron Golem, really do like that one. Gold farm, which is a zombie pigman, very good. Guardian farm is a little bit cartoony, but the other ones that looked really good always exceeded the banner limit of how many layers you can have. You can only have a maximum of 7 layers on top of the original banner colour. So I was pretty limited on the Guardian one I could pick for survival. Hostile passive mob farm is one of my favourites, the creeper face with like bloody streaks on it. The end is an enderman. There's about 100 different variations of the enderman banner that you can pick from. I just found one that I sort of like the eyes on. Our penta spawner, I've gone with just a zombie because it's 4 zombie spawners and only 1 skelly spawner, so it was more fitting to have a zombie than a skelly on it. Our desert savanna, I really like it. It's the sun setting over the desert. There is none whatsoever indicating a savanna biome, so I'm sort of just going to combine them two into the same one. We got the roofed forest, which is a little bit garbage to be honest with you, but it's the only one I could find indicating some sort of trees or forestry. And yeah, it's not great. The coral reef one isn't too bad. I do actually like the look of the coral itself, and it's a clear indication as to what it is. The ice spikes, I could find no banners that looked or resembled ice spikes whatsoever. So we're just going to go with an ice cube for that one. And then the mesa one, I do like. It's got like the brown at the top, and you've got the red, orange, yellow layers, and then you've got the orange for like the red sand in the area. Which, actually it's the orange sand, isn't it, in the area, not red. Is it orange sand or red sand? I don't think I've even collected any of that. Let me just double check to see if I have any in storage to see. No, we have a lot of normal sand. I don't believe I've actually collected any of the orange or red sand or sandstone. I'm sure I will at some point. I know that I've got to go over to the mesa to get some terracotta soon enough for decoration builds. Not tied into anything around here. Yeah, there are banners that I've managed to make for these ones. By the way, making banners is extremely tedious, although the loom does make it a hell of a lot easier and a lot more cost efficient regarding dyes. Like, I didn't have to go out scouting for dyes. I had most of the primary ones in here, and then the rest you sort of make with the primary ones, so I done pretty alright there. And then I got a little bit bored in between looking for the banners that I wanted, and I decided just to create a few. So we've got the standard Union Jack, which is I'm always happy with. And then we've got the black, white and grey Union Jack, which is actually on a t-shirt I'm wearing right now, which gave me the idea of actually making the banners for these. And then I thought, just for viewers' sake and nobody complain, because I know most of the people that actually watch these videos are from America or North America. So I tried my best to do a American flag, but I have no idea how you're meant to do the stars on it. I did attempt it a few times and nothing was coming out looking even remotely decent to have the stars there, but yeah, you're just gonna have to have a flag with no states on it, I'm afraid. But other than that, I think we're sort of set for banners, and now these banners we should just be able to duplicate, I do believe. So I'm not too sure what the base colour of this one is. Can we break you? Does it tell us what your base colour is? Black banner. So let's quickly grab some black wool. So I'm fairly sure that you could just duplicate these now. Once you've made them, you can then just dupe them. So get some more wool on us. Head over here. I don't think you have to do it in the loom. I think you just do it in a crafting grid. Let's just make a couple. And then I do believe we can just go like so. And then we get some more. So then we've got 2, and then we got 3. So then we got 3 of our iron golem ones, because we're going to have a few of these. We're going to have one indicating when we first go into the nether of which direction, back or forth or north or south, to head in for that particular farm. And then we're going to have indication on either side of the walkways where the farm is. And I've got big plans of actually decorating the... wrong one, and on this one. Of decorating the nether fairly soon. I've been meaning to get around to it for a while. But time for this video is definitely cracking on a bit, so there is one very small redstone-y project that I want to do over here. 4 minutes for the inventory lag, and there we go. Wow, that was a big one. It's whenever you have more shulker boxes in your inventory, I'm noticing that it seems to take longer and longer to do stuff. Grab you. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Put you back. I actually want to make a garbage disposal, and that is purely because the amount of times I have just random odd bits and bobs, that is meant to be shut. That's my access to behind the bamboo farm and to our musical morning alarm, which plays at, well, morning. Yeah, I sort of gave that one away, didn't I? Where do we want the garbage disposal to be? I thought definitely getting limited on room. So, where can we throw it? We want it somewhere near our main storage area, because it's usually where I have random bits and bobs that I don't want on me. I think here might actually be fine. Although it's an even number and it's going to do my head in if I try to put it there. No, we're just going to put it here. And yeah, that's it. It's going to be fine. Do that. So oh my god, the inventory. Oh, come on. Today, please. Thank you. The annoying thing is I didn't even mean to go into my inventory then. So let's get our redstone bits and pieces out. We're going to want a dropper, will be fine for this. And then a comparator, repeaters, get some redstone dust somewhere. Fine, I'll just have to make some. And inventory lag again. I see, it's not too bad. When you drop the shulker chest, it gets a lot more manageable. Let me get rid of the other utility one. And there. So what we want is a dropper facing down. And because they're always a nuisance to place, we actually probably want it to go one deeper. So we want it to be about here, I do believe. Oh, a little bit too far down there. And then I'm alright with them just to sort of despawn, like drop and despawn in there. And then we're going to want a hopper. And then in preparation, I did actually make a trapped chest. So, hopper. Yeah, this way it can be like completely hidden. Now, the reason why I'm using a trap chest is that way when you open it, it will actually lock the hopper below. So if I wanted to say get rid of these arrows, they won't actually be pulled by the hopper until I've exited the chest, which is always handy to have. Now we just need to put in the mechanism for auto dispensing. So let's just make a little bit of room, please. Thank you. And then let's get our bits and pieces on us. So We want a comparator, repeater, and then then want you, and then a. Can we get a repeater facing that way? Yes, we can. Then you, and then repeater into there. If you're wondering how comes I'm doing it this way, this one could also power the dropper, but it tends to be a little bit finicky. With a repeater facing directly into the block is guaranteed to power the dropper. And have I got any ender pearls on me? Oh, thank God for that. Did not fancy having to climb out of it. There we go. And we want some stone. Just block that up. You, rail, you. So then hopefully when we say get rid of half a stack of these, they should then automatically just dispense and be left there to despawn out one way. That way I don't have to keep on going into my inventory because the lag's doing me in just to throw stuff away and like throw it into fire or let it despawn. Like we don't want that on us definitely. Can't be asked to put that away. And then the rest of the stuff can be sorted into our storage. So we'll get that on the go. And then we throw you and throw you, throw you, sticks, and we want our bits and pieces back in our chests for laters, or later projects, not laters. Oh, we did have redstone dust just there. My bad. And then pick you guys up. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, yeah, I think that's going to do it for today. Sorry about just sort of droning on there. I know that I probably could have ended the episode before picking all the stuff up and reorganising, but I get a little bit discombobulated, and if I leave things unfinished, then it sort of does me in. But yeah, that's going to be it for me today. Hope you've enjoyed today's episode. Hopefully it's not been too jump cutty for you, and I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. Bye bye.